back to the Crafting Cars podcast. Today's episode 4. I'm here with my sugar, my sweet thing, my muffin, my Pookie.
Or do the Lego hands?
My girlfriend, Lauren Larson. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Lego hand.
Yeah, you can see here, I've got this.
An agenda.
The people asked, and we answered. They wanted more structure.
Yep.
And
do our best.
We got it.
We tend to get off track a little bit.
That's okay, but this will help us get back on track if there's ever
true.
too much dead air, like you say. So, what has been going on? I got a lot of stuff here, but just off the top of your mind, what have you been up to?
Oh, a lot.
A lot of school working?
A lot of school work. Got a new job, so I will no longer be working 2 jobs at the same school.
Plus school on top of that.
Plus college. Yeah, I'll be just working 1 job now, and I got a pay raise.
And a consistent schedule.
And
so, weekends off.
And still weekends off.
And holidays off.
And paid holidays.
It don't get much better than that.
It's nice. It's going to be a nice job. It's a little farther away. My old job is only like 15. We'll say 20, because usually after traffic, it usually ends up taking me 20 to get there. So my new job isn't very much farther. It's like 25, maybe 30, which is not that crazy for me to drive, because I drove that to school basically every day in like high school and stuff. So, and when I was in college before, that's about how far it was of a drive every day anyways. So I'm pretty used to that. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just, my new schedule starts early though. I'm from 7 to 1. So I'll have to get up pretty early every day, but I'll get used to it.
It's a good thing you're an early bird.
I was going to say, I already get up early a couple days a week to get to the school by 7 anyways. But yeah, so anyways, I got $2 an hour pay bump. That'll be nice. That adds up quickly. And yeah, I'll have a very consistent schedule now. It's like, because some of the days now I'm working like 7 to 2:30, which isn't bad by any means, but it's kind of weird to have to do that just a couple days a week.
Yeah.
And it kind of throws you off, and it's hard to make like a routine.
There was a time when I worked kind of a schedule like that, where I was all over the place. Different work times.
Yeah.
On different days of the week, and
I can't
it
do
messes
it anymore.
everything
I
up.
know.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
hard.
Working my old jobs, I always worked retail, and like anyone who's ever worked retail, you know, your schedule pretty much varies every single week, and it's so hard to like get a routine down, and I love a routine.
It's fair to say you're a woman who likes a little structure in her life.
Oh yeah. So this will be nice. I'll be able to kind of get my shit together a little more now.
So we talked about on the last podcast, one of the main themes was everything's broken.
Yeah. No.
I'm in an even worse state now than I was in the last podcast.
Literally everything's broken right now.
Starting with the motorcycle, man, I almost got that thing ready. I was close. I was this close.
Yeah.
I got the gas tank sealed up, as you guys will see in an upcoming video. But yeah, I had to delay our last Tuesday's upload, so I delayed it, our regular scheduled upload. It's going to post it on Friday.
Yeah.
And then another thing went wrong on Friday. So the whole point of that video was I'm fixing a leak. And after getting all my parts, throwing everything together, I still had a gas leak on my motorcycle. So I'll include that once I finally get it fixed. I had to order another part. And hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll get that back together. But it's getting chilly outside, which sucks.
It's not bad.
Midday it's fine, but in the mornings and the nights when I plan on commuting with my bike back and forth to work, it'd be chilly. I ain't no bitch, but you could always layer up.
Yeah, you got the helmet and the jacket on.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Just think about your hands, though. They got to be cold. You know, like when you're...
Get a glove. Are you not supposed to wear gloves?
No, you can wear gloves.
I was going to say, I don't...
But, like, usually the motorcycle, they're not that warm. But maybe I can get some warmer with some insulation. Usually mine don't have insulation. They have padding, but...
You get some, like, leather ones.
Yeah, that'd probably help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So that's up with the motorcycle.
Yep.
Civic, still on jack stands right now. I noticed... I went through all the suspension components. The only thing I noticed is I have a little bit of play in my lower ball joints. But that little bit of play, I don't think should be there and could cause quite a bit of like different handling characteristics that are unfavorable. I like to keep things tight under that car.
Yeah.
And on top of that, differentials out. I was planning on, I think I talked about in the last podcast, maybe before the Tuner Evolution car show on October 12th, maybe swapping out that differential. But now that I'm thinking about it, with everything else I got going on, my best bet is to just make it to the Tuner Evolution car show. I know it'll make it there and back. Put the Civic away for the year. It hurts. But then this winter, I'll pull that engine bay out, or pull the engine and transmission out of the engine bay there. While I have it out, I could take that time to clean up the engine bay, see if I want to go all out, where I, scrape all the paint out of there, weld up all the holes, make it look really nice, maybe paint it a newer color, and then while I have, engine and transmission out, take the time to really go through that transmission, install not only our new Quaife helical differential, but the LS fifth gears as well, on top of any bearings that need to go through. And maybe I'll have an expert come over and take a closer look at my tranny.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not the tranny expert. I can assemble engines and stuff, but as far as like wear on a transmission, I don't know exactly what to look for,
Yeah.
I had a buddy come over right before I threw everything together last time when I put that Type R differential in, and he gave me the well, it looks good. And the transmission shifts good. So besides that strange noise when I'm going around corners,
Yeah.
everything seems fine. It's not grinding gears or anything. You see that on a lot of like K-series manual transmissions, but another thing I got going on is the Legend. So that's going okay. By okay, I'm 10 hours into this head gasket replacement job, and I still haven't removed the heads. How many vacuum lines can you put in an engine bay? It's crazy, the amount of vacuum lines, electrical connectors, and just, it's so tight in there. Lauren will see I'll come back from working on the car, and then my hands and arms are just...
all the way up to your forearms. You got like little cuts and scrapes and shit from all the digging around in there. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah, but I heal fast, so it's okay. And so yeah, there's that. Stealth still has the exhaust leak. I might get to it. I don't know. It's not that big of an issue. And then the CRV, everything's running peachy. Besides now, is making kind of a kind of sound, like a whirring kind of.
Yeah.
I wouldn't quite say moaning noise, but it's just kind of like a.
Yeah, there's definitely a noise.
Yeah, and it goes up and down with RPM. It doesn't matter if you're driving, parked, or neutral or anything like that. We did a little bit of troubleshooting, and we found it's a power steering pump. Want to tell them how you figured out it was a power steering pump, or kind of how I showed you that technique?
Yeah.
Old Indian trick.
I didn't figure it out. I knew it was a noise though, but so you take a flathead screwdriver?
That's right.
I don't know where you're putting it though. You put it on a spot in the engine, and then you listen to see, or if you put it up. You said put it up to your ear, but you didn't really have to do that. You could just feel it vibrate.
In this instance, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where we put it.
You kind of use this usually a long screwdriver. It's kind of like a stethoscope. Is that what it is? The thing you put on your heart?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, it's because it sounded like when you stood in front of the engine bay and you revved that engine, that sound. It sounded like it was coming from underneath the valve cover, and that got me scared.
Oh right, yeah.
I didn't want anything in there to be wearing out, and it was due time for an oil change. I got that done on the car, too. I changed the oil in the driveway the other day.
That was good.
But, yeah, I was hearing that noise. I'm like, please don't be coming from, the timing chain or one of the cam chain or chain tensioners or something like that.
Yeah.
Bust out the old screwdriver stethoscope trick, and we confirmed that it was coming from the power steering pump. A lot of vibration going on in there, which is usually caused by air bubbles in there, which is caused by worn seals, or maybe the bearing and the vanes inside there are kind of wearing out.
Yeah.
We looked online to see how much a replacement would be.
Yeah.
A new OEM from my favorite place to get OEM Honda parts is a website called Honda Parts Now.
Yeah.
Brand new OEM was like $870.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, do you have $870 just to pull out of your pocket?
No, unfortunately I don't.
I don't either. So, yeah. I ended up buying another used OEM power steering pump because I do not want to mess with any Chinese power steering pump.
Why not?
They're garbage.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
You got a little blueberry on your tooth there. There you go. So, yeah, they're garbage.
Thanks, bud.
And it's just, a lot of times they don't have warranties, and they never last, especially when it comes to things like bearings, pumps, seals, new gaskets. Stick with something that's OEM or at least Japanese made. They hold their parts to a little higher standard than Taiwan. They can keep making T-shirts and stuff, But,
there you go.
So I ended up going with just rebuilding an OEM power steering pump. Bought a used one, and I got a bearing and seal kit for it. So we're gonna see if I can kind of take a used one and these new seals and bearings, put it together, slap it in the car. That'll minimize downtime, and we don't have to risk putting a shitty pump in the car.
Yeah.
And then that's the status on all my cars now. So it's always in the back of my head. All these projects are just, they live in my head.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Every once in a while I get a little break, where we go play some video games or something.
Yeah.
We have been playing, I introduced you to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for PS2.
Yeah, I love GTA 5. I've played a lot of GTA 5. Except I never play online for games. Everyone always tells you, play online, play online. I don't like to pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't like to have to pay for it. And then people are fucking annoying, and they'll I've played online before. It's just not fun because people will grief you, and then it's just a whole thing. It's not my thing. No. So, but I've played a lot of GTA 5. I love GTA 5. It's very fun. And I've seen clips of San Andreas and that kind of stuff, but I never got to play it. It was kind of fun. We did the first few missions. We didn't get super duper far.
But I like the vibe of San Andreas. It kind of has a filter on the screen the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graphics suck, but it's still super fun to play.
But yeah, when was it made? Early 2000s?
Probably early 2000s, yeah.
90s?
Yeah, early 2000s.
I don't know.
It was a long time ago, but it's a banger. Still
I
holds
like
up.
it,
And the soundtrack is so good.
I like
they have
it.
so many good songs on the radio station.
And all
They got Billy
the
Idol.
ladies walking around
Oh, yeah.
on the way open the door.
And the animations are cool.
Yeah, I like that. So it was kind of funny.
That game was way ahead of its time as far as open world games.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I was surprised. I thought
The map is huge.
Yeah, because when you look at when you're doing the missions, the first few missions obviously keep you very local around
Grove Street.
Yeah, around Grove Street and CJ's house and that kind of stuff.
Home.
And then
At least that's where it was before I fucked everything up.
Stop. And so then I clicked on the map one time and I was like, Jesus, this is way bigger than I fucking thought, because it literally keeps you in that tiny area for the first 4 or 5 missions.
Yeah. Yeah, in the beginning of the game, a lot of the missions start out right in that cul-de-sac where they.
Yeah, in the lower left or right corner of the map.
And you were kind of dozing off when we did the.
Yeah.
When they went through the drive-through.
No.
I don't remember. But you got to see Big Smoke do his order with I'll take a number 9 large, a number 6, do number 7.
Extra sauce, extra dip and sauce.
I'll take a number 4 with extra dip.
That sounds like me though. I love a sauce. I love a dip and sauce.
Yeah,
I know you're not as much of a sauce guy. I love a sauce.
No, what do you say? The chicken tender. It's just the carrier for the sauce. It's basically your spoon. Get the sauce into your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Once I discovered sauces, that's my thing. I love a sauce. That sounds so gross.
Yeah. Let's clip that. No.
No, but I don't know. I know there's people that don't like that kind of stuff, but
I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. I don't need any extra sauces or anything like that.
I like them. I love a hot sauce.
Yeah, I don't really like hot sauce that much. If I went on the show's Hot Ones, it's funny because I'll sit and I'll watch that show and I'm like, oh, look at this pussy, I'd be crying my eyes out.
I was going to say, you couldn't handle it.
There's no way.
You'd probably get to the second wing and be like,
spicy! And you'd be like, that's ketchup.
One of my friends said that one time.
Ketchup is spicy? They were just trying
I'm not kidding.
They were getting a reaction out of you.
It was Lexi.
Damn.
No, but.
They were just trying to get a reaction.
No,
There's no way.
Not. She was not. She asked, what is this? It's spicy.
It's got a strong flavor. I'll give her that because the vinegar in there.
I don't know if that's what she meant, but we were like, girl.
It's got a strong flavor because, the vinegar, just like my dad, he hates ketchup and he hates pickles. And I think it's that vinegar flavor he does not like.
I love a pickle.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of food, we got Culver's the other day.
Oh,
it was a little sweet treat. How did that go?
Not good.
It didn't go. Oh yeah, we felt like shit afterwards. Yeah.
It's good when you're eating it, and then you get home and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten
this is why we
that.
don't eat fast food.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying. And then it was like $25 or something.
No, it was like $30.
Was it $30?
Yeah.
And what did we got? We each got a concrete mixer.
Like 2 medium concrete mixers. You got cheese curds.
And you got French fries.
You got French fries, and didn't you get something else?
I just got cheese curds and the concrete mixer, and you just got French fries and concrete mixer.
You didn't get a burger or anything?
Nope. I think it was like $25, $30. Yeah. Yeah, $30.
It was crazy. It was close to that if it wasn't that.
And it's good for a couple bites.
Oh no, wasn't it? Yeah, maybe it was closer to 25.
Yeah. Either way, it was too much too much for what it was.
No.
And then you get done eating it, and you just feel like shit afterwards, man.
I don't even think I fully finished my concrete mixer. I don't think you did either.
I never had a problem with it in the past.
No.
Like, if this was like 5 years ago, give me 2 concrete mixers and give me 100 cheese curds.
We don't eat
and
it very much.
100 more
though.
cheese curds.
We don't eat it very much anymore, though.
I don't know.
I think that might be the problem. Is our stomachs aren't used to like all that
Well,
like
we went to
sugar
Taco Bell today, and I feel pretty good.
Taco Bell's good though.
Yeah, it had a different brisk iced tea
And you know
flavor.
what? It was $30, but that's worth $30 because we each got like 3 tacos.
Yeah, I got 3 tacos, nacho fries.
Nacho fries. I got a side of beans and rice, and we both got pops.
That's right. You went Doritos Locos tacos?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I get the Supremes, baby.
You're crazy.
Give me everything.
All right.
But well, we're getting a Culver's by our house. Did we mention that?
We did. We talked about that. That was like big news for the last podcast.
Okay, I was gonna say. I thought we talked about that already. Yeah.
Another big thing that we just, I popped my Renaissance. So did you. We went to the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah.
So
popped
my
our Renaissance
cherries. And I didn't really know what to expect going in.
I didn't really either.
My parents told me don't go. It's not that good. But I liked it. I liked it before it got too crazy busy. I thought it was pretty cool.
I dressed up as a wizard.
And I got some clips.
Yeah. You can enter photos, clips here.
Enter photos and clips here.
Yeah, me and my sister is in town. She lives in Spain. You know, I mean, obviously you know that. Yeah, but she moved to Spain. That wasn't last year. Was it the year before?
I don't know, man. It's your sister.
Fuck, I don't remember. I don't have a good sense of time. It was fairly recent, within a couple years. So, but it's pretty cool.
Blueberry stem. Anyway.
It's edible. Yeah. So anyways, she moved to Spain. I haven't seen her for a few months. Last time I saw her was back in June for my brother's wedding. But even then I didn't see her very much because she was just here, like, I think strictly for the wedding. I think she left pretty soon, or she was just here for the couple days. Anyway, so yeah, she's here for a couple weeks right now because she's here for her best friend's wedding. And she just went to that last weekend. So this weekend she really wanted to go to the Renaissance Fair. So we went, and yeah, she really wanted to dress up as wizards with me. So her costume was a little better than mine.
That's all right.
TBH, but I didn't want to like spend a ton of money on something else.
No, you were a $5 wizard.
Yeah, I wore a hat that we already had, a cloak that we already had from like my parents' Halloween bin in the top of the garage. And yeah, all I did was buy a $5 beard, and it was a $5 beard on Amazon. But it looked funny.
I may say you were the prettiest wizard there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. I love seeing the whole fair.
It was way bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
The architecture was awesome. That was my favorite part. Just how much effort they put in to all those buildings. And then we went in that one building that had all the medieval torture devices.
Yeah,
I didn't realize there were
cool.
so many.
Yeah.
I knew of like the guillotine.
Yeah, and like you put your hands in whatever and people throw tomatoes and shit at you.
Yeah.
And then I knew, you know what, the one thing I thought was funny is I didn't actually know was like a punishment is sometimes in the cartoons or the movies, you see, if it's like a medieval one, you see the guy walking around with a barrel around him.
Okay.
Like wearing a barrel as clothing. I didn't realize that was a punishment for like punishment? Drinking too much.
Oh.
So if you're like
so that was like the whiskey plate back in the day.
Yeah, if you're a drunkard, they made you wear like the liquor barrel.
Oh.
Walk around in that. And then there was
imagine everybody rolls you down a hill.
There was the one for women gossiping where they literally dunk you in the town well to stop you from gossiping. And then, yeah, they had a chastity belt, too, to keep,
Yeah, like if you were going away, you'd give your wife the chastity belt until you get back home.
Also, but, like, how do you go to the bathroom with that?
That's a good question.
Do you say, like, you go up to whoever owns the key and say, I gotta take a dump?
Yeah, but imagine, like, oh, I lost the key. You know, like, if I was back in medieval times, I'd be losing keys all the time. Imagine if I lost your chastity key.
Oh, I'd be pissed. I'd cut it off. I think they said it was made of leather. I'm sure there's like that whole thing of they had like metal ones, but this one they had of leather. I just cut it.
Oh, that sounds a little more comfortable then.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it was like, you know, you gotta go to the bathroom several times a day. How do you do it in that?
But overall, I was expecting it to be like a 4 out of 10 experience.
Yeah.
It was like, for that first couple hours, 10 out of 10 experience.
Yeah,
it just got a little too busy.
We went right away in the morning, So we tried to get there when they opened. We ended up getting there at like 9:30. There was crazy traffic to get in. And so we didn't even get into the actual place to even park until 9:30, and then we didn't even get into the actual like fair park kind of area until closer to 10. But it was still very empty, and it was very nice to have gone that early in the morning.
Outfits are cool.
Yeah, and everyone, so many people were so dressed up, and it was crazy to see, and then we saw that Ent right in the beginning, the thing on the stilts.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
It's called an Ent.
Okay.
Maybe you can insert a picture of an Ent here.
All right.
But this person was dressed up like one, and it was freaking crazy. It was so cool. But yeah, it's a lot bigger than you think, because we thought, we broke off, because we went with my family as a group, and we broke off for a little bit, and we walked a loop. We thought we walked around the whole freaking fair. No, we missed a huge chunk of it. Oh, and we got to throw tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, there was this dude in the hole, and you could throw tomatoes at him.
Yeah, so there's different spots you could go to, like if you were a kid, or, you don't have a good arm, you could stand closer, and he sits there, and he, insults you while you throw tomatoes at him.
That was pretty fun.
And it was really funny. I got him in the noggin.
Yeah, Lauren hit him.
I hit him in the noggin. That was a good feeling. But me, you, and my dad did that, and that was fun.
Yeah.
And then we had a turkey leg.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Comically huge turkey leg.
Free turkey leg.
Yeah.
With our tickets, and so we just got to walk around a big turkey leg. I'd wiggle around at people.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm here at the Renaissance Festival with Lauren. How you doing?
Huzzah! You know what? We don't drink, but there was plenty of people just straight away drinking at 9 a.m. So if you're looking to have a drink over there.
It's 5 o'clock at the Renaissance Fair.
It's always 5 o'clock at the Renaissance Fair.
So, I was going to talk about, I missed this. I really regret it. But not this weekend now, but the previous weekend, they had an F1 car show up in Minneapolis. So they blocked off some streets over there in Minneapolis. And then, yeah, they had a V10 F1 car. There wasn't a race or anything. If there was like a race, I'm sure it would have been on the news and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they were just kind of driving around. It was a showcase. Or I pulled up the article here.
Oh, you know what?
It was the Redbull Show Run.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok where somebody had posted it. They were in the big sculpture garden.
They were in the sculpture garden
by the big
too?
cherry spoon. Yeah, they had like a F1 car on display.
Oh yeah. So that was legendary F1 driver David Coulthard. I'd be hard too if I was in if I was in the V10 engine RB7 F1 car. So
Whoa.
They took it to 4th Street along the Commons in downtown Minneapolis from 2 to 4 p.m. on the 14th. And then they also had a couple things going on. At 12 p.m. they had a pit stop challenge. So you could see how fast you could, give me a tire, bitch. Yeah. And then they had racing simulators, which would have been fun.
Oh, yeah. You know them sims?
Yeah. My sim experience, I mostly do drift on the simulator, but...
Assetto Corsa?
And Assetto Corsa, yeah. But I know like Gideon, on his simulator, he likes to stay gripped up. High traction cars, F1 cars, No slipping, no spinning tires.
I've only used the simulator once, I think. So.
Yeah. That's another thing. I'll talk about that later in the podcast, but we got to bust that out more for this winter.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
So
teach me how to drive.
Yeah. Before winter though, we got fall. Today's the first day of fall.
Yeah, fall equinox, baby.
It must be 22nd.
Yeah.
And well, you got any plans for fall? Sounds like you got a lot of plans rolling around in that head.
Yeah. Well, kind of. It's always depending on our schedules, what our schedules allow.
But what would you like to fit in this fall?
I would like to go, obviously, get pumpkins. We went to this pumpkin patch. It's up in Wyoming. I forget what it's called.
Pine Haven Farms.
Pine Haven Farms. They got the big, so we didn't go to, but I really want to do it this year, is the haunted hayride they have.
Oh, yep.
I've never done it.
The dead end hayride.
Yeah, the dead end hayride, that's what it is. Everyone wants to do it. I've never done it. I want to go do it. Okay. So I want to do that. Mm-hmm. I'm not like any of these. Though, I'm not gonna be upset if we don't end up doing them. I want to do that. I also want to go there to go. Maybe not get pumpkins, but they have a lot of activities there that are really fun.
Apple shooting was fun.
The apple shooting was the best.
It was so satisfying.
Dude,
the huge air cannons that shot apples at targets, and they were fast.
And oh my god, it's so satisfying to do because the apples just fucking spray everywhere. It's awesome. Okay, time for the shooting again.
Bad day to be an apple.
I know. And it's like, I think they use mostly like the shitty apples, obviously. But then they have goats and cows, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And what else they have? They
got
got
that whole pit of corn. Remember that?
They got that corn pit for
Maybe
like
this year I'll get in the corn pit.
Yeah, and then they have the
big jumpy
sack
trampoline.
slide thing.
Oh, yep.
And there's a lot of stuff to do. They do have hay rides. If you want to go on a hay ride. And then there's that huge flower patch we walked through.
Yeah. So bring your kiddo or bring your girlfriend.
It's a lot of fun. I don't know, but I liked it. But then we got to go get pumpkins too, carve pumpkins. That's always something you have to do. I wanted to go for a drive down to Winona to look at the fall colors,
That's
look at the
fun,
leaves. Yeah. And then they have like nice little bluffs and areas that you can look over on the city, and it's really pretty.
Yeah.
So I'd want to do that. Other than that, I'm pretty open to if stuff comes up, because it's a busy time of year for a lot of people. And then we got my dad's birthday and other people's birthdays and that kind of stuff. And it gets busy so quick. So whatever our weekends will allow, I'm cool with.
I'm just excited about seeing the toads everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I leave for work late at night, and we got some street lights out front, and they attract the bugs, which in turn attracts
toads.
We got some big toads around here. Some little baby toads around here. And we got some new toad sculptures out front.
Yeah.
Those from my grandpa's house. And yeah, he's moving out, so I decided, all right, these toads are coming home with me.
I know, yeah. We were up there, is that 3 weekends ago now?
Probably 3 weekends ago,
yeah. Jeez, time flies.
Yeah.
And it's like, your parents were offering, they're like having a garage sale for his stuff. Mm-hmm. And everyone's kind of taking whatever little things, trinkets they want from around the house. And your sister and I were walking around the property because it's big and it's beautiful. And I saw the little toads sitting on a tree stump. And I was like, I went up to your mom. I'm like, can I take these toads? Can we get these toads home with us, please? And I said, yeah, take them. So we took the toads.
There are, and we finally have yard decoration now.
Yeah.
For our 8 foot by 8 foot yard and our rock garden.
Yay!
Woo! So that's my favorite part of fall. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, I had a thought in my mind the other day. It was not a good one. I thought about selling the Stealth and the Legend for something more simple. Not really more practical and new, but something that's easier to get parts for, easier to work on, probably inline 4. But then I say, but nah.
But nah.
We ain't doing that.
No.
So yes, it is a little bit more of a challenge. I mean, the Stealth, although a lot of people say they're not reliable, if you just have the NA dual overhead cam Stealth and you take care of it and do the maintenance, it's actually a very reliable car. And then the Acura Legend, that is an extremely reliable car. However, when it comes to maintenance on these specific vehicles, it is tough. The engines were ahead of their time.
Yeah.
So in order to perform how they wanted to perform in the early 90s,
right,
there was a lot of complex vacuum systems, meaning you've got a lot of crazy vacuum lines, which are now 30 years old and exceptionally crusty. Like, when's the last time you saw an Acura Legend on the street?
I don't know, baby.
I haven't seen one.
Yeah.
And then the Stealth, every once in a while we'll see a 3000 GT.
I was gonna say, yeah. I think we've seen like one Stealth.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see 3000 GTs every once in a
So
while.
this is the price you pay if you want to daily these cars. If you want to show out and roll up to the gas station with something people don't see every day, if you want 40-year-old dudes coming up to you and say, oh my gosh, I remember when that came out when I was in high school.
Yeah.
This is the price you got to pay.
Yeah.
If you want to be down in Georgia and have some brother come up to you and say, that is a beautiful ride, my man.
Yeah.
You better keep that Acura Legend alive.
Yeah.
That's a true story. Let's see. Something cool that happened. I watched Ford versus Ferrari for the first time.
Yeah, while I was sleeping.
While you were sleeping. I had a chance while she was sleeping to watch it, and I watched it, and it was good.
It's not that I wouldn't want to watch it. I'm just not super interested.
So anyway, it was a good movie.
If you were super excited about it, I would watch it with you.
It was good. I know, you probably, like, why didn't I watch this 2-3 years ago? I don't know why either. I never got around to it, but I liked it. And it was very historically accurate. Acting was awesome. You had Christian Bale in there as Ken Miles. You had Leonardo DiCaprio as Carroll Shelby. It was pretty cool. I liked it. And then we watched another movie together. We were up for most of this one. I had to split it in half. But the Prey movie.
Yeah.
Part of the Predator series.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Probably not the best in the Predator series, but interesting.
I was curious about it because I kept seeing stuff online as we were going down the Alien rabbit hole, because they kind of intersect sometimes, with Predator and Alien, because they have all those Predator versus Alien kind of movies. They have a couple of those, so they kind of intersect. And so people were like, "Oh, this Prey movie on Hulu is so good." And I was like, "Okay, well, I got Hulu. I'll watch it. I'm curious about it." I didn't really do any research on what the movie was about. It's not bad. It's a little.
What we said is it's cool because it's the Predator universe,
right,
back in Indian and settlers times.
Yeah.
That's a cool concept.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah, that is cool.
But the people who are acting like Indians or acting as Indians, they look like they have iPhones in their back pocket, and they talk like they were just on TikTok a couple hours ago.
I was gonna say they talk very not that they have to have an accent or something.
They could have had zero dialogue that whole movie, and it would have been better.
Also,
what do you got there?
I got Crazy Aaron's thinking putty.
Halloween theme, right?
I don't know if anyone's ever tried it. I saw a bunch of stuff about it online, so I was like, I kind of want to try it because I kind of like the fidget stuff or whatever.
Is it better than silly putty?
I don't know if it's better. It's definitely
It's not as silly.
No, and the silly putty kind of is hard. Like when you pull it, it kind of snaps sometimes. This, when you pull it really hard, it takes a while for it to snap. It's definitely stretchier.
You ever do the trick when you're a kid? It works on newspapers, or I think if you use a charcoal pencil.
Yeah.
You could literally stick your silly putty to it and it'll pull it out.
The comics, yeah. We used to do that with the newspapers or the comics. But yeah, so I have Crazy Aaron's thinking putty now, and I do like it. And it is Halloween themed. It's got little, I don't know what you call it, little charms in there, whatever.
Remember all the fidget toys we bought when we first started dating?
Yeah, I love fidget toys.
We had
what are they called? Neatos.
Oh, those are good.
Oh, yeah, we still have those. They're collecting dust on the shelf. We haven't played with them for a while.
Oh, we played with them so much that we started breaking them.
I was going to say, yeah.
All of a sudden the fluid would start leaking out of them. And damn it, Lauren, you broke another Neato this weekend?
Yeah. I really like the gumball Neato. That one's really good. But we had the classic Neatos too.
Yeah, I'll put an image up on the screen for all this.
But the thing is this was fucking $11, and it barely fills this tin. It fills it like a quarter of the way.
Yeah.
It does not. This.
Meanwhile, the silly putty is free from my mom, and it would just.
Yeah. But if you see this, I know it's balled up right now, but literally, if you squish it in the tin, it's not even half. A waste of $11, TBH, a little bit. I mean, you're paying more for the name at this point. I'm sure there's similar products for cheaper, but it's pretty nice to play with, actually.
Yeah. You could DIY your slime. That's what everybody does on TikTok now, right?
It's not slime. It's Crazy Aaron's thinking putty. And I don't like slime as much because it kind of leaves like a wet residue on your fingers.
And don't you dare get that slime in the carpet.
Oh my God, yeah. At school over the summer, we made slime with the kids a couple times. I felt bad because we would make it in people's classrooms, because they weren't, obviously they're not using the classrooms over the summer. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we'd do activities with the kids in the classrooms, and kids would get the slime all in the freaking carpet. And I'm like, we do our best to clean it up, but obviously it's like you can't. And I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry, who's ever teacher has to teach in this classroom. You're going to have crusty ass slime in your carpet. Because
eventually all the water evaporates from the slime, and then you just got nothing but crust.
But the janitors do, obviously, they clean the carpets, but, they can only do so much, and plus they're on a time constraint, too, for, when school starts to get it done, so. Because we're in there all summer, so, yeah, it kind of sucks.
Vote for summer.
Vote for summer. Vote for summer.
That's Napoleon Dynamite.
Dynamite, yeah.
I could talk a little bit more about plans for the channel / Civic this winter.
Yeah, just talk about everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything I got on my sheet here I talked about.
Whoa.
But my winter plans, we did talk about simulation a little bit. We touched on it, but save money.
Yeah.
I kind of save some money because my projects have been draining me hard.
I was going to say, every day there's several Amazon packages coming in, which I know you need them.
It's parts.
Yeah,
it's not like it's toys for boys.
Guys, are you hearing this?
Or men. or anything like that. It's not fun stuff. I mean, it's fun. No,
Girl,
I don't mean it like that. It's not toys for my enjoyment. It's not. It's for the cars. It's all stuff for the cars, parts. I know how you're trying to twist this right now.
I didn't say a single thing.
Oh, and now I'm blushing.
Now you're blushing.
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like fun purchases, or it's not like crazy. It's not anything like Crazy Aaron's thinking buddy.
Right.
It's parts I need to get our cars running.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I get it. I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So, as I was saying, I'm trying to save some damn money. Transmission refresh on the Civic. So yeah, instead of rushing, swapping the differential, popping it back in, making it to a couple more meets this year, I'm gonna pull that tranny apart, give it a deep inspection, get some experts in on the topic, use the right tools for the job, take my time, do it right. I want to keep that B16 and that GSR transmission. I want to keep it in there for as long as possible.
Yeah.
At the gem now. I do not want to sell it. I do not want to get rid of it. So, Prius power steering. That's another thing.
Oh, yeah.
My buddy came up with a way to do it on a budget. So, I did have an electric power steering kit I had ready that I purchased, but it was like $1,100, and I was on the fence about it. Other people tried the kit, didn't like it, so I sent that box back before I even opened it. Working with the buddy, and he's talking about modifying the Prius electronic steering column from an 04 to 09 Toyota Prius, cutting it up, welding it up, making basically a little, I don't know if you call it like a trans baby between the Honda column and the Prius column, where eventually you have an electric assist steering column in your Civic where you can retain the factory steering wheel bolt pattern, so I can still use my Sparkle wheel and still use my EG steering rack.
I burped, sorry.
That's okay. On top of that, yeah, more hone development parts. One company I'm liking a lot lately is the Hone Development Company. I was talking about, I think I mentioned them in the last podcast. I got a shift knob from them. I got something to modify my steering rack from them.
Yeah.
My pedals are looking a little worse for wear. Stuff like that. Roll center adjusters. New lower ball joints. I trust the ball joints from Hone Development. They shouldn't go out like the current ones I have in the car.
Ball?
Joints? All right, we can't stop the podcast every time I say ball or new toys in the mail.
Sorry.
And then
I'm 12. Sorry.
Yeah, some new stuff for my steering rack and live sim racing. So I'll go live on the channel again.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Sim racing.
Ooh. Gummied up sim racing.
Gummied up sim racing. Yeah. Distracted driving sim racing.
There we go.
Influence sim racing. If you want to drive under the influence, do it on your simulator.
Exactly.
Equally as fun, but not illegal.
No danger to yourself or others.
Yeah, which is extremely important. Oh yeah, while I have everything, I might modify my engine bay if I do want to go strip the paint and everything. Since I am getting wider wheels now, I am worried when I try to go full lock that I don't have to worry about the outside edge rubbing, but the inside edge of my wheels, since it gets sucked in a little bit more.
Yeah.
It might be kind of hitting the inside of my fender liners, or kind of like the inside of the engine bay there.
Yeah.
So I might have to cut out some more steel, weld in some more steel.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, it's more work, but I kind of have all the materials I need for that.
So you gotta pull the engine completely.
Yep, if you want to do it right. I'm going to be pulling it anyway to get the transmission
out.
out.
True.
So it's like, might as well just, that's how this stuff goes. Like, oh, while I'm in there, I might as well do this, this, and this. So yeah, I might do wheel tubs. So basically you take like a fender off of a trailer. You know how it's got that nice round steel?
Oh, yeah.
You cut a hole in your engine bay, and then you weld that nice round steel in there, and your wheels kind of riding inside that.
Okay.
So I got like a burp coming or something. A bubble in my throat.
Ooh, those always feel really good.
All right, I got it out. It's probably from that carbonated brisk tea that I drank at Taco Bell.
Was it carbonated? Oh, yeah.
It was carbonated.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, they got a new, was it brisk passion fruit? Or was it passion fruit?
I don't know. It was like,
it wasn't purple.
It was great, but it was good.
It was purple, but yeah, it's pretty good.
And then on top of this fizzy LaCroix I'm drinking here.
Yeah.
Black raspberry.
You like a fizzy drink.
I do.
I don't really love a carbonated drink so much.
You had that carbonated cucumber drink the other day.
That was
cool.
Good, actually. We were at the store, and I wanted to try a new fun drink, because we always get like popcorn from the store for like movie date night.
Every Friday night, we got a movie date
Movie
night.
date night. Whoop,
And we
whoop.
always get popcorn from the local grocery store because they're popping it fresh Lori's way.
Yeah, it's really good. And so I wanted to get a fun drink to try too. So we're walking through like the drink aisle or soda aisle, and I saw this weird drink. It's like for like $1.50, Mr. Q's cucumber soda.
I trust it.
And I don't know if you guys have ever tried the it's so stretchy. It's way stretchier than the what's that called? Silly Putty.
Silly Putty?
It's Mr. Q's cucumber soda, and it's just like a carbonated cucumber flavored soda, but it tastes really good.
Very refreshing.
It is very refreshing, but you only want like a couple sips of it at a time for sure.
Yeah.
And that was really good, and it makes me think of the cucumber lime Gatorade, and I love the cucumber lime Gatorade.
We used to drink that all the time.
I love the cucumber lime Gatorade. It's so, if you guys have never tried it, try it.
So what else is new? How's the Crafting Cars TikTok going?
It's okay.
It's going.
I promise I'm genuinely doing my best. It's hard to find the time though. Like I said, I'm super busy. I mean, you know, you're super busy too. It's hard to even break out an hour of time to do this with our schedules. And I already did 3 hours of homework today, but each assignment takes a freaking hour. And I have like multiple assignments due. I showed you the calendar. I have at least 1 to 2 assignments due every single day of the week. And it's a lot. Oh, yeah. And when it takes an hour to do every assignment and you're already working 35 hours a week,
oh yeah,
I am having trouble finding the time to even just spend a half an hour. Because it's like, you know, if I make it from a YouTube video, I got to screen record the YouTube video, I got to edit, I got to add sounds, I got to cut it for time on TikTok, because obviously people's attention spans are short, and that's kind of the point of TikTok.
Yep.
It just takes a while, and I don't have all the time in the day.
Yeah.
So it's going okay, and I'm kind of missing days with posting, but I'm doing my best to keep up with it. And it's hard to do behind the scenes stuff, because a lot of times when you're doing stuff, I'm not home, or so it's hard to like film you, like make a little TikTok of you actively filming a video too, because I also don't want to interrupt you filming and then like make noise or be in the background.
Oh yeah, you don't gotta worry about that.
Well, you know, I don't want to like interrupt you when you're in your flow state.
Oh yeah.
So it's
I'm always in my flow state.
Okay, but yeah, I also don't want to interrupt you, but then it's also hard because I'm usually doing something while you're filming, or you film at night.
Yeah.
Or when
schedules are tight.
Right, because I'm like, you get home from work in the morning, because third shift, I leave, and then I'm gone, and then I get back home and you're sleeping. Yeah. So it's like hard to find any time to film like behind the scenes footage or anything. So yeah, it's been a little difficult. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, just keep posting fun, creative content. I'm sure people will like it.
I'm trying, yeah.
One thing I have noticed is there seems like a direct correlation to the more you have to consume during the week, the more media you have to consume.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more taxing on the brain. And so I think like the more you consume during the week, the harder it is to produce. I'd rather spend my week producing more content than just consuming endless hours of YouTube or TikTok or whatever.
I'm trying to do my best.
There's definitely a balance there. You feel like you can't really even put anything out there because it's been done 100 times.
Yeah, I know.
That's how and then the algorithm, it rewards stuff that is just copying others, which is so annoying. Because every once in a while, I'll see an Instagram reel that is an absolute cinematic masterpiece, and then it has 17 likes.
Yeah.
Next video, we're Costco guys. Million likes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting sick of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the TikTok shop, like every other fucking video, TikTok shop.
And it's just, they're just trying to sell you drop shipped items from Temu.
Drop ship items, yeah, or it's like
Temu,
literally
Wayfair.
a Temu item. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Oh my god, did you see that? The one things I do like are the Minecraft Reddit stories.
You like what? Yeah.
I like
where they read a story that they pulled off Reddit, like Reddit/r/am I the asshole.
Yeah, I love those.
One of the juicy Reddit story pages.
Yeah.
While reading it, which is already addicting,
right.
They give you some awesome Minecraft gameplay in the lower portion of the screen.
But then it's kind of nice that they have like the little robot AI voice reading it out loud, because then I don't have to look at my screen. I'll like let it play while I do dishes, or sometimes I even find a long one and I'll listen to it while I'm in the shower instead of like a podcast.
Yeah.
Because if it's like a 10-minute, because they let you post up to 10 minutes on TikTok. If it's like an 8 or 10-minute clip, that's how long I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of nice to listen to. And so I kind of like those ones, to be honest. I'll watch those ones. But yeah, like I don't even need to watch them because they're audio. So it's kind of like listening to a little short podcast. But I really, and I like when they have all the updates. I hate those fuckers that post them. And they're like, oh, part 1 of this Reddit story. I'm like, bitch, you can go up to 10 minutes. Post the whole fucking, I block those ones.
They want you coming back.
I block those ones because I don't want to have to deal with them. If you're not going to post the whole thing, you suck. You suck. But yeah, that's really the only thing I really love about TikTok is the fucking Minecraft Reddit stories.
How about that new Minecraft movie?
Oh my god, that's gonna be shit.
You don't like the way it looks?
No, and I'm a big Minecraft fan. I've been on Minecraft since like 2009. Whoa. 2010? Whenever, I don't know. I think I was 10 when I first played it. I played it around like
2015, 2016 is when I played it.
No.
And into college.
I remember my brother was playing it. I'm so old, we had a computer room in our house. We had a room dedicated for the computer. But that's where we had the whole setup. We had one, computer. It was connected to the dial-up internet.
Yep. Don't use both at the same time.
No.
Don't even think about it.
We had dial-up internet for a while because my parents' house is kind of, out in the boonies there. Mm-hmm. And so we had dial-up internet for like a while. And so anyways, I remember my brother was playing it. And it was New Year's Eve. It was like 2009, 2010. And I was like, what are you playing? He's like, Minecraft. I was like, can I play? And he's like, sure. He didn't show me how to play it at all. He just let me sit on there and figure it out. I think he said, this is how you move. You click with that.
That's the best way to learn.
I was not prepared for nighttime.
Oh.
The mobs start coming out.
Yeah,
and I'm
you
like,
didn't have any torches?
No, because I didn't know how to craft anything because he didn't show me. He just let me free for all on Minecraft. So
he could have at least hooked you up with a crafting table.
No, he let me. He just was like, sure, there you go. Here's
see those trees over there? Why don't you try to punch one?
Yeah, new world. So anyways, I'm pretty good with Minecraft. I haven't played it as much lately. I like to still play it though. Again, just don't have time. Mm-hmm. Bro, they added so much to it though. It's kind of confusing now. I liked when it was just simple. I mean, I know you can go back and play the older versions. Anyways, yeah, sorry. Minecraft movie, not excited about it. Watch a trailer, looks like garbage. Looks terrible. I hate the animation style.
The visuals are a little eh.
I'm sick of Jason Momoa. No offense, that's probably a hot take. Personally.
What would you rather watch? Aquaman or the 2024 season wrap-up video of crafting cars?
That.
Thank you.
The latter.
That's another thing that's coming.
Oh, these are sour.
They are a little tart, yeah.
Whew.
I don't want to hear you complain about these being sour when you straight up eat crab apples. And they're fine. Oh, there's an apple that's only a couple weeks old. It was fine.
The crab apples are a different kind of sour.
Meanwhile, you try it, it's like...
I like it.
Mouth instantly dry.
Yeah, it does make your mouth dry, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Before we talking about crab apples, I was on to something. What was I saying?
Would you rather watch the Crafting Cars 2024 wrap-up video?
About, kind of what's coming up this winter. I do that every year, and I'll be doing it again. Mm-hmm. So get ready, 2024 season wrap-up. We'll have all our favorite clips from 2024.
It'll be kind of nice. You'll get a little break then. You get a little
Gives me a little break. Who knows if I want to take January off. I don't know. Probably keep the podcast up for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, and it's good. Keep in touch with the fans. Cool, we have seems to be around 100 people that watch every podcast.
Yeah, that's really great.
It's cool that we have at least 100 fans that are they want to kind of get a little more behind the scenes.
I know you're watching.
Yeah, some family friends, my sister Autumn.
Yeah.
So that's coming up, and then for my birthday every year too, I like to do a live stream for my birthday. Mm-hmm. So I think I've played Need for Speed a couple times and some sim racing. So yeah, we'll have to do that. Mm-hmm. And then I had a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers this summer. It didn't work. We tried branching out. I tried, doing TikTok, a little bit more of the social media stuff. But, YouTube algorithms, it's always changing. So, we tried our best. But
you made it to 7,000 something?
Yeah, made it to 7,000 something. And it's right now I'm kind of realizing if I'm relevant or not is irrelevant.
Yeah, just keep
There's a lot of big automotive YouTubers coming out. I know Zosh talked about it. And then... Who's that other guy? Evan Shanks. He talked about it too. I was kind of telling you about this guy.
Okay.
How he made it. He made the YouTuber's wet dream, where he had huge pole shed full of cars. He had like a wide body Mercedes in there. He had the Supras. He had all the dream cars, GTRs and stuff like that. He had it all.
Yeah.
Huge, like 4,000, 5,000 square foot house.
Yeah.
You know, seemingly living the dream and keeping up with a lot of these other huge automotive YouTubers. Mm-hmm. And he sold it all recently. He said it didn't make him happy. It wasn't worth it. And could you imagine all the stress, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm here bitching about, you know, 4 cars that are they're not really broken. It's not like any of them are down besides the Legend. And that's just maintenance. Nothing major, you know. I'm over here complaining about that. Could you imagine having like 10 cars and then you have to put out a video like every other day? And then, you know, you got to manage a team. You need to have somebody editing your videos.
Right.
You probably, at that point, you're probably working with like a social media manager.
Oh, yeah.
Telling you what, you know, what's hot right now, what you should be posting.
But still, I mean, even just the act of filming a video alone.
Yeah, he told me he'd be like, or he didn't tell me. He told his audience. It really
we
felt.
were chit-chatting.
When I watch those videos, it's relatable, so it feels like it's speaking to me.
No, I get it.
But yeah, he told the audience, he was like, he would dread going out into his garage.
Yeah.
I never want to get to that point.
Yeah.
Or I don't look forward to you know.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was enjoying homework for a while, and now that it's piling up really hard, I dread doing it.
Mm-hmm. It's like the people
really
who
don't fucking do this.
They enjoy working on their car at home,
Yeah.
but then they get a job as a mechanic and they fucking hate it by the time they get home. You know, I'm not working on that thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that
So
kind of sucks.
But I'll keep these things alive, because imagine picking your kid up from school. It's 2030 and you're picking them up. No, it'd be more like for us, if we did have a kid, it'd be like 2045 almost.
Not 2045.
It depends. Are we picking up from elementary school?
I was going to say, I mean, they start school at 5. Kindergarten at 5.
Okay, well. Yeah.
2035.
2035. It's 2035, and Afton pulls up in his 1994 Acura Legend. Mm-hmm. Better yet, Afton pulls up in his 1984 Honda Interceptor.
You're not putting your kid on the back of a bike.
I put you on the back of the bike.
That's different.
Yeah.
They are not.
When he's old enough, if the boy's 12, I say let him ride.
Bruh, no. Maybe like a dirt bike if we have a yard. But
He'll yearn for the Honda Interceptor at that age.
To be discussed at a later date, because that's not happening. Neither is them playing football. CTE, baby. Even with the helmet, you can get brain damage.
Diving, I could have got brain damage. Oh, yeah, I'm a diver. Or I was a diver back in high school.
Yeah.
And I coached it while I was going through college. That was kind of fun. A little background. Lauren is a volleyball girl.
Yeah. They're so
and
sour.
fast pitch softball.
Fast pitch softball. I didn't play basketball until like 6th grade.
Oh, that's right. You were pretty good at basketball?
I didn't like it. I'm not a contact. It's not really a contact sport, but it is when you're guarding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not like a contact sport person. One time I was playing and there was this big bitch.
Oh, all right. Finally.
And I'm like 10 or 11 and you know, I was still pretty small.
Right.
And I was a really skinny kid. I was like maybe like 70 pounds soaking wet, you know?
Oh, no.
And this girl who had a growth spurt early, and she was like
easily, comfortably in the 200s?
No, not 200s.
Oh.
I would say she definitely had like 100 pounds on me, though. She was a lot bigger than me, and she was guarding me. She kept like body checking me during the basketball game. She hit me so hard one time and knocked me. I went fucking flying into the wall, because they had those like, you know, like those fake walls they pull down, so it's like a foot away from the edge of the court.
Oh, geez.
She shoved me and I fucking fall down right into the fucking wall really hard. I'm like crying and shit, and I was like, I don't want to play basketball anymore. I'm like telling my mom, like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like it. I don't want to be touched by some rando. Yeah. You know, I don't want them to be up on me. It's not my thing.
Back in my martial arts days, during sparring, you'd be paired up. I mean, I was just a little boy back then. And I'd be, I don't know, I was probably like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. In that age range, and they'd put you up against, you get in that ring, and all of a sudden, there's a 200, 300-pound dude in front of you, and you're sparring him.
I don't want to do it.
Luckily, it's points fighting, and it's not fighting to the death.
Right.
So as long as you're faster than these guys, actually, you can beat them in points fighting.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Little background. I'm a black belt. I don't talk about that much.
It's pretty cool.
Fun fact about me.
I like to test his skills a lot around
She
the
does.
house.
She likes to test my reflexes a lot.
Yeah, around the house. I keep you on your toes.
My butthole is not safe around
don't
here.
Say that.
I'm just being honest.
Get that out of there. Cut that shit out.
I have to run up the stairs so fast. And now I trip half the time, too. I got really big feet for those little stairs. So I'm putting myself at risk just because I'm constantly in fear
Shut up.
as I just try to walk around my own house.
You make it sound so bad. I don't do anything.
Oh, it doesn't feel good.
Oh, stop. If anything, you also do that to me.
I got my Beavis and Butthead pants on today.
Yep.
Lauren gave this to me. Was it birthday or Christmas?
Was it Valentine's Day? I think it might have been Valentine's
Oh, it was Valentine's Day, yeah. Man, what an awesome gift. So comfy. And I love Beavis and Butthead. Lauren doesn't like them.
It's not that I just don't love the animation style. It's very creepy to me. And then I don't.
Breathing,
Yes. Oh, I hate it. It like makes me uncomfortable.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't like their weird breathy voices. Yeah, it's not.
Hey, baby.
I would find it funny if it's just like that, but the animation style makes them look so creepy, and then the way they talk is very, like, the breathiness I don't like.
Beavis isn't very...
Oh, and then we tried to watch Smiling Friends the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, we were so excited for that because everyone's been raving about it online.
I've seen clips of Smiling Friends that look kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I checked it out. Like, the first scene...
is literally the dude
it's like an old dude breastfeeding a little creature.
Thing. And I was like, that's it for me. I'm not.
Yeah,
it's a little
we got
too
a
weird
minute
for
in.
me. But I love like Family Guy and
Bob's Burgers,
American Dad. Like I watch American Dad a lot. I like that one.
I was never a Family Guy kid, but I watched a ton
neither.
of South Park.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I'm not afraid of like an adult cartoon, but that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then even just the first scene of them sitting at the, I think they're supposed to be at work in like the break room and they're watching that TV show and it's like a weird thing dancing on the screen, like naked skin humanoid thing.
Oh, really?
I didn't like that. I guess it's just weird. I don't know. It might be a little too weird for me.
They were pushing it, trying to make an adult cartoon.
I think maybe.
So we get it. It's an adult cartoon. You don't have to have breastfeeding on the screen right away.
I watched Big Mouth, and I thought.
Yeah, that was weird.
Big Mouth was weird, but not as weird as that was.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, that was really weird. I didn't like it.
I wish I could rewind and use the Adam Sandler quick remote rewind time and forget that ever happened.
I love Adam Sandler movies. Oh yeah, this guy's never seen Uncut Gems.
I've never seen Uncut Gems. I don't really care to see it.
It's good though.
And
I watched it like twice. It's good.
It's about gems?
No, well it's mostly
that haven't been circumcised?
He's Jewish. Okay.
What is it? What? Oh, the person in the movie?
Adam Sandler.
Oh.
And I think his character is Jewish. I think all his characters are like canonically Jewish.
So he's got to eat beef hot dogs.
Anyway. Okay. No, but the movie's about, so he runs this jewelry shop and it's very popular, you know, it's high-endish, but he's got a terrible gambling addiction. Like, he is gambling away all his money every fucking week. He gets this crazy opal, and Kevin Garnett's like, yo, I need that opal. Like, I need it for, you know, my big game. I feel like I'm gonna win. You can bet on the game. And he's telling him, you know, I'm gonna win. You know, you let me borrow that opal, I will win the game for you. You can bet on it.
Whoa.
And Adam Sandler's like,
all right, let's bet on this. I've seen that clip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, let's fucking bet on this. Yeah, so that's from that. And not to spoil the ending, but it's pretty fucking good.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
I hate you.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Honestly, it's like a 9 out of 10.
Really?
Like almost 10 out of 10.
For sure we'll have to watch it.
It's a really good movie, actually.
Maybe next Friday we'll watch it.
The storyline, like, it's a very good storyline.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much all we got to talk about lately. I mean, we've been busy, but had some fun stuff go on. So thanks again for tuning in to Crafted Cars. Thank you, Lauren, for joining me. Maybe the next one I'll get Logan on here again.
Yeah.
We'll see.
To see.
But it's been fun having you on here. So
thanks.
Anyway. I'll let you close it out.
Oh. Thanks for watching, guys. If you watched till this far, that's really awesome.
Really appreciate it.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you for the feedback. Leave some more.
Yeah, leave some more, definitely. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, sorry I'm falling asleep here. I'm tired.
Yeah, he's tired.
It's way past my bedtime.
It's way past bedtime. Yeah, we just had stuff written down, and we'll try to, he'll do the editing, try to enter in
all the clips and photos
and videos, and yeah. So if you like that more, we'll keep doing it, or he'll keep doing it. I don't know. I would love to say, I don't know how to edit things. I barely know how to edit a TikTok.
One day we'll learn.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in a couple weeks, and hopefully you'll have a video up this Tuesday.
That's right. You should.
Yeah.
What it's going to be, I don't know. We'll see. I might get my new
You'll have to tune in.
Yeah. All right. See you on Tuesday.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.